In Washington, D.C., Ed Milrennan promises his longtime faithful German Shepherd, Sontag, that he will never leave his side. You see, Sontag is special. He lost the use of his hind legs in an accident a few years back. "I tried everything," said Ed. "Surgery, steroids, and even water therapy. Most people would have put their dogs down at this point, but Sontag still had spirit, and when he looked up at me, I'd always tell him that we were in this together for the long haul." So on an incredibly hot summer, Ed Milrennan decided to take Sontag on their greatest road trip ever, from D.C. to the North Slope of Alaska, the farthest road one can travel by car. More than anything, Sontag loves to ride in the car, says Ed, as they packed up ready to go. A couple of weeks later, Ed and Sontag were just shy of Alaska's Brooks Range on the rugged Dalton Highway leading to Prudhoe Bay. Let me tell you, it was no easy trip, but the people they met were amazed with this man and his dog in a wheelchair. And some of the terrain they explored and climbed together was more than challenging. Even though it was August, the Alaskan taiga was already changing to fall colors. So it was no surprise when they drove through a cold rain and ended up camping in snow on the north slope of the Brooks Range. The weather was just what you'd expect from camping near Anaktuvik Pass. But watching Ed care for Sontag with all his special needs tugged at my heart like never before. Together they had wonderful walks along some of the most beautiful country in the world. And each night Sontag patiently watched his master set up camp. I just can't explain my feelings as I watch these two together. I watched as Ed photographed Sontag when they crossed the Arctic Circle and remembered his promise to Sontag that they'd reach the finish line together. And as I watched Sontag and Ed spend one of their last days together, I thought back to my trip to Israel, where I photographed the fossil of a 12,000-year-old woman and dog, forever caught in the same gesture of love. From the very beginning of this journey to better explore the relationship between man and dog, I have had no trouble discovering stories of the special role our dogs play in our lives. This shared love is deep and emotional and, best of all, timeless. And these are just a few of the stories of how dogs have touched our lives.